Hello, Base Camp Nation. My name is Jimmye Valkema, and I would like to invite you to come down to Founders Brewery in Grand Rapids, Michigan on May 5 at 5 p.m. or 7 p.m. to have a beer and listen to me give my story. I thought it was fitting to take you to the site where I witnessed my own death and funeral firsthand, here at the Kent County 17th Circuit Court. It was here that I watched all my identities and sources of worth come crashing down. Abandoned infant, rescued orphan, people-pleasing child, overachieving high schooler, beloved high school Spanish teacher. It was here on the 5th floor a judge told me that everything I had done in my life didn't matter anymore, and that I would forever be defined by my crime. And with a pounding of the gavel, he sentenced me to 8 to 40 years. As I shuffled away, shackled and condemned, I believed that I was entering my very own tomb. Slowly, one day became a week, and a week became a month. And as I entered the first years of my imprisonment, I began to feel like my tomb was actually the belly of a whale. And I begged God that I would one day be vomited up on some distant shore. Halfway in my prison sentence, I started realizing that I was not in the belly of a whale, but I was actually in the belly of a woman. In the darkest of places, I was being formed, created, and nourished. It was in this womb I learned for the first time that my identity did not come from achievements or how people viewed me. It came because I was a son of God. And because of this sonship, it makes me worthy. Today is Easter morning, Resurrection Sunday. Thank God my life didn't end here in the courtroom 8 years ago. But God allowed me to walk through the prison's birth canal, through the prison's gates. On this very morning, 2,000 years ago, I think of Mary Magdalene and the other Mary, who were at Jesus' tomb and were told that Jesus had risen. So the women hurried away from the tomb, afraid, yet filled with joy, and ran to tell the disciples. With fear, yet filled with joy, I would love to tell you my own eyewitness account. Being a former high school Spanish teacher, I have to laugh that I will be giving my story on Cinco de Mayo. I used to call things like this coincidence, but in prison, I learned to call it God's confirmation. I invite you to come down to Founders Brewery on May 5, Cinco de Mayo, at either 5 p.m. or 7 p.m. to help me celebrate a resurrection story. Thanks.